What's good, y'all? AJ Simmons checking in. Look, I'm on here listening to The Breakfast Club, right? And Bill Bellamy is up there. I'm not sure how many people on here remember Bill Bellamy. Most of y'all should, though, because my audience usually my age or a little bit older than me. But anyway, I got a few people a little bit younger. But anyway, and I'm just sitting here listening, and they was saying how, like, he was talking about how he's 60 now. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, it's hard to even believe like that. He always, like, his whole personality is centered around him being the young cool guy, at least from me growing up, you know what I mean, watching movies from the 90s and stuff and the early 2000s. And it's just like, damn, man, time is something else, boy. And I was thinking to myself, like, man, he probably about 30 years older than me, and time gonna fly. Then I did the math. I said, hold on, AJ, no, he ain't no damn 30. That's 23 years. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, really, it's like I'm more closer to 40 than I am than 30. And that shit just hit me like, fuck. Like, I ain't doing what I wanted to do, you know what I mean, by now. And it's crazy because it's like, there was an age where I felt like, yeah, I'm killing it. I knew I was gonna be this. But now I'm at an age where it's just like, damn, I ain't doing enough. I'm underachieving. And I think that's how most people end up feeling at some point. You know what I mean? We start to feel like we should be doing more. We not where we wanted to be, this or that. And I think you just got to figure out, okay, well, what you going to do about it. You know what I mean? Write down, okay, well, this is what I wanted to be. This is what is required in order for me to get there. And just make sure you dedicate yourself to doing what you got to do every single day. You know what I mean? Because life is short, man. This shit go fast as fuck. As far as we know, we only get one. Make the most of it. You know what I mean? Make the most of it. I always tell my kids, whoever you want to be for the rest of your life, you better be that person now. Because people remember you. You know what I mean? Your reputation will follow you. You know what I mean? Everybody talk about they want to build a personal brand today. And it's just like, okay, well, do you realize what a personal brand really is? All a personal brand really is just your reputation. And so I pretty much I got a great reputation because I've always done right by people. Excuse the ashy face and stuff and stocking cap, I just realized. Nah, man, I just got finished dropping the kids off this morning, which is a blessing. You know what I mean? I was sitting in the car. I was kind of, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you don't get up all ready to go and put together, right? And I think my kids used to me having that energy most of the times in the morning. I'm playing my music. I'm shined up. I'm trying to get them, you know, pick up their spirits a little bit. But today I was just sitting in the car kind of silent. And I don't feel like it today. You know what I mean? I'm still going to do it whether I feel like it or not. But I don't feel like it today. And then as I was on my way to the school, I was like, damn. Just be grateful because you used to pray and you used to say how you want to be able to take your kids, you know what I mean, to school. Like, that was one of my goals. Like, I don't want to have a job and can't even take my damn kids to school. Like, I want to spend as much time with my kids as possible. You know what I mean? And so I immediately fixed myself and told myself, be grateful. You know what I mean? And it's like, and I didn't think I was necessarily being ungrateful, but the fact that I felt like, oh, I don't feel like it today, I was kind of a little bit down more than I usually would be. And it's not that I was down or sad about anything, which is more so I was down because it's like, I don't feel like doing this shit today. I'm tired. I wish I could sleep a little bit longer. I wanted to sleep in. But it was like, you know what? This shit is a blessing. Don't forget that shit. And then right after I was thinking that and I corrected myself, next thing I know, I hear the radio. I turned that on and I hear Bill Bellamy up there and I was like, damn, I can't believe he's 60. So it's like, I'm putting those things in perspective and I just wanted to hop up here and share this little quick message with y'all. Like, one, just stay grateful. You know what I mean? Stay grateful because you literally live in the reality that you plan to live in at some point before now. Like, if you started a cleaning company and you work in your cleaning business and it might not be where you wanted it to be, but guess what? Let's be grateful for the fact that you got that shit. You actually did it. You actually made that idea in your head into a reality. That's called manifestation. You manifested yourself into an entrepreneur. You took an idea out of your head, bought some fucking chemicals, equipment, all of this stuff. You hired people probably. You know what I mean? You did with everything you had to do. Did the paperwork and you made something real out of your brain. So you manifested the reality that you wanted. You know what I mean? So just manifest bigger. Be grateful for what you got and then go manifest bigger. And then just remember this is the second lesson that I was putting in also, which is just make the most of your time. You know what I mean? Because it ain't going to stop. It ain't going to stop. And it's just crazy how fast it go. And it's like, people, like, when I was younger, and I was watching this for all my people that's younger than me, when I would watch people older than me tell me about how fast time moves, this and that, and it's like, yeah, you know, but it's like when you younger, and it says the studies, real studies on this, that when you younger, time moves slower. As you get older, time moves faster. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind, y'all. You know what I mean? So that's my message for this morning. Just want to give y'all a little bit of motivation, a little bit of word of wisdom. You know what I mean? And let's get to it today. You know what I mean? Make the most of today. Write down your goals. I always try to do 4 big goals. And then after I finish those big goals, then we can do a couple small things that we got the time and the energy to do it. But knock out those 4 big goals. Make sure you get a little bit of exercise in. Health as well. You know what I mean? You got it. Don't get so wrapped up in the money that you forget to take care of your body first. You know what I mean? Take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Or you won't get to see that 60 that Bill Bellamy talking about. And the man still look like, he still look young. You know what I mean? So it's just like, man, he said he still play basketball too. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? I don't even play basketball no more in my late 30s. You know what I mean? I said, like, yeah, I do it like here and there with my son. Like, to try to warm him up and teach him a little lesson here and there. But nah, full court, nah, not no more. Hell no, I done seen too many guys pull their Achilles and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, and I got to get to this bag. What I'm not going to do is fuck up, I mean, my ability to get to this bag and continue to chase my dreams over playing a goddamn game. That's just me, though. Now, if that's what you value and that's where your heart lies, you do what you want to do. But that ain't, it's like, I don't care enough no more like I used to do that shit. But anyway, I'm rambling. Talk to y'all later, goddamn. Y'all know what it is. Subscribe, like, comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Hopefully this video helped you in some type of way.